In the heart of a bustling city lived a young man named Alex, a brilliant architect with a promising career. He had a beautiful apartment, a new car, and all the latest gadgets. Yet, a quiet dissatisfaction gnawed at him. He often scrolled through social media, seeing friends embark on exotic vacations, launch successful startups, or buy lavish homes. If only I had a bigger client, he'd think. Or if I could just land that international project, then I'd truly be happy. His days were a blur of work, punctuated by fleeting moments of joy that always seemed overshadowed by what he didn't yet have. He was building magnificent structures for others, but his own life felt like an unfinished blueprint. One evening, while walking through a less affluent part of the city, Alex noticed an old carpenter, weathered by years but with a spark in his eyes, meticulously carving a wooden bird. The workshop was small, filled with simple tools, and the carpenter's clothes were patched. Yet as he worked, he hummed a cheerful tune, occasionally pausing to admire his creation with a gentle smile. Alex, intrigued, stopped to watch. The old man looked up, his gaze warm and inviting. "Beautiful, isn't it?" he said, holding out the half-finished bird. "Each feather, each curve has a story." Alex, usually reserved, found himself engaging in conversation. He asked the carpenter about his work, his life. The old man, whose name was Samuel, spoke of the joy of creating with his hands, the simple pleasure of a good meal, and the warmth of his family. He admitted his life wasn't rich in material possessions, but he felt abundant in spirit. "Many people build themselves unseen cages, my boy," Samuel mused, "by always looking at what's beyond the bars, instead of seeing the open door right in front of them." Alex pondered this, the words resonating deeply. He realized he was so focused on the next big thing that he wasn't truly living the now. The next morning, Alex woke up with a different perspective. He looked at his sunlit apartment not as a temporary stop on the way to a penthouse, but as a comfortable home. He appreciated the challenge of his current projects, not just as stepping stones to international fame, but as opportunities to hone his craft. He started taking lunch breaks in the park, noticing the vibrant colors of the leaves and the laughter of children. He called his parents, not out of obligation, but out of a genuine desire to connect. He even revisited Samuel's workshop, not to observe, but to learn, spending an afternoon helping with a small carving, finding a quiet satisfaction he hadn't known before. Alex didn't stop being ambitious, but his ambition transformed. It was no longer a frantic chase, but a purposeful journey. He still aimed for bigger projects, but he found joy in the process, in the learning, and in the present moment. He understood that happiness wasn't a destination he had to reach, but a state of mind he could cultivate. The unseen cage he had built for himself, made of if-onlys and somedays, slowly began to dissolve, replaced by the freedom of appreciation. He finally realized that true wealth wasn't in accumulating more, but in fully experiencing and valuing what he already had. If this story touched your heart, subscribe to MindBridge Tales. Every story here is a lesson. Every lesson is a step toward a better life. God bless you.